Hello. I have already started my makeup today, but I just picked up the NARS Studio 54 collection and I thought I'd show you this palette while I was going. This is called Hyped. It's the first time I've ever used it, so I thought I'd just do a little video while I'm getting ready. So I've just been using that little brown through the sockets on a fluffy blending brush. I've also put on my eyebrows, my base, some eyeliner, and I'm getting ready to go to my friend's baby's christening today. I'd started my makeup because me and my dad were watching Friends in here, and then he potted off to do his own thing, so I thought, well, while I've got the nice quiet room, I will show you a bit of this palette. There we go. Now, I think I'm going to take this lovely kind of oystery shade on a flat brush all over the lids. Let me see. I don't know if they still make these, but I got these brushes years ago, Medusa's makeup brushes, and they are years and years old, and they are some of the best brushes I've ever got. I always use different things when I'm at home in Birmingham, and whenever I come home, I always think I must Google them and see if they're still going. I think it was just a girl in America that did them. Anyway, what am I going on about? I had a late night last night and then an early morning this morning, so I think I'm just still waking up, to be honest with you. Flat brush, nice pop of a brightening shade all over my eyes. And then what I'm going to do here, once I've got that on, I'm just going to buff those two together and start to build and buff that out into a nice smokier shape. Now, my brushes are not washed from yesterday, so I am having to make do, but I'm sure we will get there. I'm going to take this deeper smoky brown all the way under the lash line. Now, this is quite matte. Hang on a minute. Are you coming in? Oh, good girl. Come on then. Look at that. The little cat from up the road coming to say hello. I could actually see her looking at me through the garden, and I knew she was going to do that. Now, matte smoky under here. I think she's coming over, you know, you might get to see her. Come on. Come on. She's coming. Come on, come over here. Oh, good girl. Anyway, look at that. It's 3 minutes and I've done nothing. And I started with my makeup on anyway. Now, I'm going to take this all the way under and then build these corners. I'm going to go down onto that lash line and create a bit of a smoky liner finish. And then actually, I really like how this has gone on, but it's gone on quite strong. And I'm worried about my ability to blend that out. So I might just take, I've also got to hand, which is lovely, the new Charlotte Tilbury Stoned Rose looking palette. And I'm going to take this kind of soft brownie through the sockets and smoke them out. Now we're talking, aren't we? No. This Stoned Rose palette, by the way, is like pinky browns, all quite what's the word I would use? Just classic, nice, smoky, lovely. Gonna warm up your complexion and be really traditional that anyone would really wear in many different occasions and things. But because it's got that warmth to it, it'll make your eyes pop that little bit more than, say, a traditional brown. So I just want to buff that liner into that brown and create a really feline edge. There we go. And actually, as you can see, I'm buffing it out into almost nothing. I just want it to be really seamless, that you don't know where one part ends and the next begins. I'm going to go back in with this MAC 224 to really soften that blend. How am I doing? 5 minutes. I'm actually glad I got a bit of a head start because I want to put some lashes on today as well. So that will be nice to fit in. And I think I may do a nice red lip to go with this jumper, which I wore last night. Got a little dot of red wine on it, put some white wine on it, and then that got it out. And then I took a bite of a roast potato. This is at my friend's Christmas evening she had in for us. Took a bite of the roast potato and just got a big thing of, I don't know what you'd call it, like juice all over myself. So I'm so delighted I packed enough clothes to wear this weekend, because I've now got to wear this same outfit to the christening today and hope nobody notices. Now this is Charlotte Tilbury Bedroom Black pencil. Just taking that all the way across the lash line. There we go. Now I'm just going to sharpen that a tiny bit and do the same on the other side. And the lashes I'm going to apply, by the way, is the lashes I had last night on. I'm just picking the glue off them and carrying on. So over Christmas, if you've got a few different things on, maybe just treat yourself to a nice set of lashes and keep the box on the side. And if you apply them last and don't put mascara over them, and you really take care of them, you can just get a good few wears out of them. Like I always make sure I get a few wears out of a set of lashes. Lovely, that'll do me. Okay, I'm gonna go in with, if I can find it, my superhero mascara. Bear with me. It's probably under my nose, but I'm so tired, I just can't even place it. No, it's not under my nose. Okay, I'll come back to mascara in a moment. I will start doing my complexion. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of setting powder all over. It's okay, I'm just, yeah.
Yeah. You know, you said that you can put the music onto my phone. How can I do that? Did you let him in the window?
She came up to the window.
Oh.
I'm just still filming this, Dad. I'll come out to you in a second.
Oh.
He knows full well I was doing that video. He just loves coming in for a chat. I was doing one yesterday and he came in for the address book. He came in to talk about the cat. I knew he would pop in. We have this conversation all the time. He wants music from YouTube on his phone, and I keep saying, like, you can't download from YouTube But we can, you know, there's other ways we can get these songs for you because he wants them on in the car. Does anyone else find that, like, their mums and dads think that they know every single thing about technology? Whenever I come home, it's literally like technology related questions 101. Okay, bronzer is on. I'm gonna take a couple of these little cheek colours from this Charlotte Tilbury palette. There's a Swish shade, a soft pink, that I'm gonna go all over the cheek with. And then a pop shade, which I'm actually gonna avoid for today because my skin is so textured and red at the moment. I just need to stay away. I've just spotted my mascara, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, this time of year is not good for my redness between enjoying a few glasses of wine, going out in the cold, being in the heating, all the rest of it. Just taking some Peaches Pigment in Pearl. So I'm not going to put too much pink on, but I am just going to give my face a little bit of shape at the same time. Okay. Peaches Pigment in Pearl it's like a nice creamy pigment. It's a loose pigment. I'll show you it in the pot. And it goes on like a really iridescent cream with a kind of pinky sheen to it. It just makes you look a lot more awake, especially when you haven't had much sleep because you've been busy playing Heads Up and watching Esme's wedding video about 1 million times. Right, superhero mascara going on. Just going to get the lashes nice and black. I'm not worried too much about how much I put on because, to be honest, I've got my lovely lashes here ready. In fact, what I'll do once I've done these top lashes is leave them gluing to get a bit tacky. I'm taking the dregs of a duo glue that I found upstairs. Okay. Can you hear, by the way, like the actual... Dad's got music on really loud. There's phones going. I feel like everything is going on in the background today. But that's just everyone's house, isn't it? Right, a little bit of lash glue. Taking it just on the back of a brush. I can actually hear him thumping his foot. I don't know if you can, thumping his foot to the beat. So we're all having a fab morning here. Okay. Glue's going on, 2 minutes to go. I'm actually distracted by all the noise and I've forgotten I'm even meant to be talking here. I do apologise. I live on my own when I'm not at home in Birmingham, and I get so distracted by everything now because usually in my house there's like pure silence all day, every day, in stark contrast to this house. Right, mascara on the bottom lashes. I say all that, but it is in the nicest way. Like, it's so lovely to come home. Just still doing this, Mum. You coming in? Dad's been in as well. The cat came in as well. Okay, now I'm just going to literally drop these lashes. They're a Peaches number 2 lash. They look like a strip of individual lashes. Just on the edges. And then other side as well. I love these lashes because they look lovely, but look how easy they are to throw on. and that's them on. And then I'll put a little sweep of, let's see, NARS Swing. And I'll speak to you soon.